All right, y'all. Hey, what's up, good people? I'm QC. I'm back again with another Talking and Grubbing live stream. Sorry I had to end the very first live stream. Had a little connection issue, but I'm here tonight live streaming the subscribe, which is the NFC divisional matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers. The winner of this game on to the Bay to play the 49ers in the NFC Championship game next week. I'm excited for this game. You got Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson. You got a young coach in Matt LaFleur going up against the old grizzled veteran Pete Carroll. Beast mode, Marshawn Lynch. I'm excited for this game as the AFC Championship game is set for next week. It's going to be the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tennessee Titans. So I want to know how's everybody doing. How y'all feeling about the other divisional games from yesterday? Man, I did not expect that the Ravens to get, bounced like that. They couldn't get anything going on offense last night to save their lives. They did some things because of chunk plays. Also, as you're coming in here to the live stream, make sure you hit the like button. FJ, what's up, man? How you doing? You asked me, what do you think about the Texans and Chiefs? Man, I thought that would be a close game. I thought it was gonna go down to the wire, but man, the Chiefs, they've just annihilated the Texans. And the Texans, man, they shot themselves in the foot blowing that 24-0 lead. With penalties, bad special teams play, they shot themselves in the foot in this game. Yep. The Chiefs took that lead before the half, and they did not look back. They dominated the Texans in the second half from start to finish, and now they move on to host the AFC Championship game against the Titans next Sunday. Okay, also, y'all can donate to the channel via Cash App or PayPal. I have the Cash App, cash tag, and the PayPal link here in the chat. Or you can donate via Super Chat. Any donation you can give me, I would greatly appreciate it. It will help me keep this channel going so I can continue to produce more quality content for y'all. Also, I want to do more with this channel in 2020, like go on the road a little bit more. I started doing that in 2019, doing some video segments on the road at restaurants as well as sports related events. And also I want to go to different arenas and ballparks, and those donations would help out greatly. One of my favorite segments that I did last year for this channel was doing the Sunday Night Football bus video when it rolled into Cleveland. Man, that was fun to do, and it was pretty interesting to learn about the Sunday Night Football bus. Also, you can buy official Talking and Grubbing merchandise at the Teespring store. The link is here in the chat. I'm selling t-shirts for men and women, hoodies, coffee mugs, even socks. And also I'm working on a couple of other things that's going to be added to the store soon. And from now till January 31st, you can get more free shipping on your purchase. Matter of fact, let me put the promo codes here in this chat. All right, so there's the promo code for the 20% off and free shipping. When you're ready to check out on the Teespring, make sure you put it in one of those promo codes, and you will get either 20% off or free shipping on your purchase. Also, as you're coming in here to the live stream, make sure you hit the like button. To all my loyal subscribers, thank y'all for joining me and support me. And if this is your first time here on the channel, welcome. Don't make it your last. Subscribe to the channel. Click on the notification bell. Make sure you click all so you don't miss any new videos or upcoming live streams from me. But here tonight, the trip to the NFC Championship is on the line between these two teams. It's going to be a great game. It's going to be a battle. You know, when you got two great quarterbacks such as Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers going at it. In my opinion, I think tonight's game is going to come down to who can win the turnover battle. You know, who can force the most turnovers. You know, whoever forces turnovers here in this game is going to keep that opposing offense off the field for a long period of time. Also, who can establish the running game, especially since it's very cold in Green Bay tonight. As a matter of fact, they've been hit with a lot of snow the last few days, and they had the Lambeau Field crew as well as volunteers shoveling snow out of the Lambeau Field stands yesterday. Now, me personally, if I lived in Green Bay, I would not want to, waste my Saturday morning shoveling no snow in a big football stadium. But that's just me. But there's no snow in Green Bay tonight, but it's still cold and windy. So I think this is definitely going to be a run heavy game. So it's going to come down to the running backs dictating the tempo and being a huge factor in the outcome. You got beast mode Marshawn Lynch. Also for the Packers, you got Aaron Jones, who I think is one of the most underrated running backs in the NFL. So they're definitely going to be a factor in this game. Matter of fact, a huge factor. So also I want to see so as you come in here to the stream, hit the like button. Also, I want to know who you got winning this game tonight. Who do you think will move on to play the 49ers in the Bay next Sunday? And also next Sunday, I will be live streaming during both the AFC Championship game and the NFC Championship game. So starting at 2 o'clock, I will be live streaming. That will be an hour early. The AFC Championship game kicks off at 3 o'clock, while the NFC Championship game is going to kick off right after 6:30. You know, in my divisional preview, I picked the Seahawks to win this game tonight. You know, Seahawks, they're 8-1 on the road recently in the playoffs. You know, they're coming off of a hell of a win. Well, a grind out win against the Eagles in Philly last week in the wild card game. And I think they're going to ride that momentum here into Green Bay. Just like the Titans into Baltimore Baltimore last night, they got to win against the Ravens. I think the Seahawks are going to do the similar thing here tonight. Okay, as y'all coming into the live stream, make sure you hit the like button. Also, I want to know who do you think will win the game, and also who and what do you think will who and or what will be factors in each team winning the game. Now, for the Packers, they definitely have to get pressure on Russell Wilson. They cannot, have Russell Wilson, have any confidence with his rushing ability. They have to keep him in the pocket basically all night long. Plus, they gotta contain the running game. You don't want beast mode to, eat. Also, Travis Homer can also burn you as well. And they definitely got to hold down that dynamic wide receiving core of the young DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett, because they both can definitely have some big games on you. So if you limit those two, then you will be all right if you're the Packers. Now, on the flip side, for the Packers offense, Aaron Rodgers has got to be Aaron Rodgers. He can't hold on to the ball too long, because the Seahawks have some ball hawks, and they could definitely get pressure on the QB, get some sacks, force some turnovers. Excuse me. Also, the Seahawks, they have a pretty nice secondary that could contain the Packers wide receiving core, and Trey Flowers and Bradley McDougall. And they can definitely get some interceptions, and they're great pass deflectors as well. And definitely got to have a steady diet of Aaron Jones. It's going to be very cold in Green Bay, so you got to go to him early and often, especially on first and second downs. To get the Packers some few short, first and short or second and short, third and short. I think you definitely gonna have to use the run to set up the pass. Now, on the flip side, for the Seahawks, defensively, they got to keep Aaron Rodgers in front of them. They got to put tremendous pressure on him, get a few sacks, also force him to make some mistakes with the ball. Excuse me. Plus, you got to contain Aaron Jones. You cannot have Aaron Jones be a factor here in this game, because if he's a factor in this game, then that could be trouble for Seattle. Also, you got to contain Devontae Adams, who I think gets slept on as a wide receiver. I don't think he gets his just due. You can't have him have a big game or make him a factor in this game. And a wild card here in this game that the Seahawks have to watch their backs for: the veteran tight end, Jimmy Graham. Now, Jimmy Graham is very underrated as a tight end. He does not get his just due. I don't know why. But if Jimmy Graham is a factor here in this game, then that's going to bode well for the Packers offense. Now for the Seahawks, definitely got to get beast mode, make beast mode a factor here in this game. You just can't have him, rush for, say, 7 yards like they did in the Eagles game. You got to go to him early and often. Russell Wilson has to be quick with the ball, because, they got cats on that defense like Zadarius Smith and the young, excuse me, young Blake Martinez, who can get pressure on the quarterback, force him to make some mistakes and get some sacks as well. And also, the Seahawks are going to have to use the run to set up the pass. And plus, Russell Wilson's going to have to make some plays with his legs as well, so he can definitely establish the pass a little bit better. So if the Seahawks can do that, they'll be okay. Also, other guys outside of their main weapons are going to have to step up, like the tight end, Jacob Hollister. He has to be a factor in this game. And the other running back, Travis Homer. If they can do that, then that definitely bodes well for the Seahawks, and they'll put them in a prime position to win this game and move on to the NFC Championship. All right, y'all. As y'all coming here to the live stream, make sure you hit the like button. Also, I want to know your thoughts on tonight's game. Who do you think will win? Factors will be factors in them winning this game. Yep, I've already also definitely gonna think it's gonna come to the down to the chess match on the sidelines between Matt LaFleur and Pete Carroll. Now, as y'all all know, this is head coach Matt LaFleur's first playoff game, as this is his first year as a head coach. Last year, he was the Tennessee Titans offensive coordinator, and the year before that, he was the Rams offensive coordinator. And he's going up against a playoff tested head coach in Pete Carroll, you know, who's been to 2 Super Bowls, won one, lost one. So this is old lion versus young lion. And let's see who's going to get the best of who. Will Matt LaFleur have a great game plan to throw off the grizzled vet Pete Carroll, or will Pete Carroll's playoff experience and playoff savvy shine through here in this game tonight? That's another thing no one has talked about. The chess match. Okay, I'm seeing people coming into the live stream. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Also, I want to know your comments here in the chat. What do y'all think about tonight's game? What do you think will it come down to? What do you think are the key factors in this game? Slick Vic, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for joining me here tonight. Oh, nothing's going on. Enjoying it, getting ready for this game. Also, the Cleveland Browns have finally found their head coach. Today it was announced that they're hiring Minnesota Vikings offensive coordinator Kevin Stefanski. Yep, a Slick Vic, man. I'm just here about to get ready to, get into this Seahawks and Packers game. Slick Vic, how you feeling after last night? Okay, you said I saw that. What's your thoughts on that hire? Um, I think it's a solid move. I know it's not the sexy move a lot of fans want. A lot of Browns fans are PO'd over the fact that he was hired. Basically wishing that they would have went with Josh McDaniels over him, or even Robert Slay Sala. I mean, I hope I said his last name right. The 49ers defensive coordinator. But on the flip side, and some people even feel that they should even hired Eric Bieniemy, the Chiefs offensive coordinator. Some people say, well, he shouldn't be hired because of, the game he called yesterday against the 49ers. But Look, that dude went up against a better team. That's all that happened. They got beat by a better team. And plus, let's keep it real. Within the last 20 years, I'm saying 49ers, the Vikings have had more playoff appearances than the Cleveland Browns. But I'm gonna wait and see how he pans out. I'm not gonna jump the gun. Some Browns fans are already saying, well, this is Freddie Kitchens 2.0. A lot of the players, they're gonna win out because of this hire. They're getting too analytical. They should bring more. They should have just kept Dorsey. But y'all, they also gotta realize Dorsey hired Freddie Kitchens, okay? So I'm just gonna wait and see how this all pans out, see what kind of staff he puts together. I'm one of those, I like to give new coaches a fair trial. And also, and I love my Browns fans, but I don't get what the hell that Josh McDaniels, earned all this respect and cachet from. He was a crappy coach in Denver. So I just don't get it. I don't get the fascination with Josh McDaniels. One the Browns to hire him, but that's just me. If you're gonna make that argument, then Kyle Shanahan should have never been looked at for any coordinator on a team who committed the biggest choke job in Super Bowl history. Oh wow! And the game has started, and the Packers strike first very quickly as they lead 7-0. Okay, Slick Vic says, okay, I'm with you on that. I saw that Sherman post-game interview, and he made a valid point to me. I think these GMs are using this Rooney Rule as a cover. These guys basically blackballing people that are qualified or more than qualified for the job. I mean, owners, not GMs, but I guess the GMs too. Yeah, I do think that a lot of these owners are using the Rooney Rule as a cover because there's not a lot of black. Okay, Jacob Hollister makes the catch for an 11-yard gain. So it's a first down for the Seahawks at midfield. Yep. The Green Bay Packers came out strike by Aaron Rodgers throwing the touchdown to Devontae Adams. Okay, Slick Vic, you also said, but my thoughts on the Packers Seahawks, man, I think it's going to be Wilson or Rodgers' shoulders to break it down simple. Possibly. Yeah, I definitely think it's going to come down to Rodgers and Russell Wilson here. It's definitely gonna be on their shoulders to lead their teams to victory here tonight, here in Green Bay. Okay, it's under review. The pass from Russell Wilson to Jacob Hollister, the tight end, is under review. Okay, Slick Vic, you also say, I just have a feeling we got a quarterback battle coming, but I do think if any of those running games get going, Lynch could easily be a factor. That's true. And also Aaron Jones could be a factor as well. Okay, Slick Vic, you also said that's right. I forgot Jones was having a pretty good season behind that O line. They for sure were creating space for him, and he is dangerous with any space whatsoever. That's true. Definitely cannot have Aaron Jones have, a breakout night here in this game. Definitely cannot have Aaron Jones go off. K. Russell Wilson throws an incomplete pass intended for DK Metcalf, and the Seahawks will have to punt. Okay, and the Packers will start at the 11-yard line for their second crack on offense. See if they can extend their lead here. Okay. The Packers will have a long field as they start at their own 11-yard line for their second crack on offense here tonight. Well, in this game. Okay, Slick Vic says, and if DK keeps up what he's been doing as of lately, this could be a blowout. He's a 4-3 and a deep threat. One I haven't seen like D Jax, but I don't want him. I don't want to give him that quite credit yet. That was said by Slick Vic. Okay, I see y'all coming in here to the live stream. Make sure you hit the like button. Also, I thank my loyal subscribers for supporting me. I greatly appreciate y'all. If this is your first time here to the channel, welcome. Don't make it your last. Subscribe to the channel. Click that notification bell and make sure you click all so you don't miss any new videos or upcoming live streams from me, because the next couple of weeks, I got some real good live streams coming your way. Tomorrow night, I will be live streaming during the national championship game between Clemson and LSU. That's going to be a great one as they get it on at the Superdome in New Orleans. Next Sunday, I will be live streaming the AFC and NFC championship games. You know, that's starting at 2 o'clock with the AFC championship game, and then around 6:30 I will be live for the NFC championship game. Man, I was a Slick Vic. I was surprised by that Chiefs Titans game. I mean Texans game. My mistake. I'm already thinking about the AFC championship game. But yeah, I was surprised. I thought the Texans would definitely find a way to hold on to win that game. But the Chiefs, man, they just, they put it on the Texans in that second half. From start to finish, boy, they dominated. Okay, Aaron Rodgers has to get rid of it quickly as the pressure was coming. He tried to get it to Aaron Jones, because he didn't want to get sacked and take the safety. So 2nd and 10 for the Packers. Right, 2nd and 10 for the Packers as he dumps it off to Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones tries to spin out of trouble, and it looks like he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage. Unless they said he got hit. Well, no, Aaron Jones gets a yard, so it's 3rd and 9. Jones barely made it back to the line of scrimmage. Okay, 39 for the Packers. Let's see if the Seahawks defense can force a 3 and out, or will the Packers keep this drive alive? Okay, Aaron Rodgers sets out to his right, just throw heavy pressure, but he has to get rid of it and throws it away, and the Packers will have to punt, and the Seahawks will get pretty good field position. Yeah, I did not think the Chiefs would come back like that. They poured it on the Texans in the second half. But the Texans shot themselves in the foot with bad penalties, bad special teams play. A lot of ways, you got to credit the Chiefs, but also the Texans did themselves in by being undisciplined. Okay, as the Packers punted away. Okay, and they will start at the 35-yard line when we come back. Okay, I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, my apologies, y'all. Down, they have to punt. Got some dinner here. Got some salad and some Western style ribs. Okay, Slick Vic, you also said, oh, I see now. I was really pulling for the Texans, but I couldn't watch the game. Sounds like what happened with my Ravens. Yeah, it was similar to what happened with the Ravens last night. Okay, the Seahawks get the ball back 1st and 10. Play action from Russell Wilson. He throws. It throws high, and it was almost picked off. Wow, Russell Wilson is very fortunate that that wasn't an interception. Definitely should have been a pick. So 2nd and 10 for the Seahawks. Wilson throws, and it's caught by Tyler Lockett. That was a hell of a throw by Russell Wilson. No. And also the Packers defense gets a flag for gets a penalty, but the Seahawks decline is the 1st down, and Russell Wilson throws a 28-yard bomb to Tyler Lockett. Excuse me. Play action again by Russell Wilson. And Russell Wilson just throws it out of bounds. So it's 2nd and 10 for the Seahawks at the 30. Now that's interesting. DK Metcalf had the most yards by a rookie in a playoff game. 2nd and 10 for the Seahawks. As the play clock winds down, they give it to Mark 3 yards. Third and 7 for the Seahawks. Third down 7. Russell Wilson escapes, and the pass is dropped by Jacob Hollister, the tight end. So the Seahawks will have to settle for a field goal. Okay, Jason Myers is going to try a 45-yard field goal to get the Seahawks on the board. The snap, the kick is up. and is right through. So the Seahawks are on the board. So now it's a 7-3 game. Okay, the Seahawks are trying to snap an 8-game losing streak in Lambeau Field. Okay, the Seahawks punt and it hits the end zone for a touchback. So the Packers will start at the 25-yard line. You ain't lying, Slick Vic. Dinner is definitely a must with football. That's why I created the Dinner Sunday Night Football live streams. As Aaron Rodgers hits Devontae Adams for a big first down. Uh-uh. No, they don't have Troy Polamalu and Pat Mahomes in a Head and Shoulders commercial. Wow. That's a funny commercial. Okay, the Packers lead 7-3 after one. Aaron Rodgers got it started very early with the touchdown pass to Devontae Adams. No, Russell Wilson almost threw a pick. That should have been a pick, Slick Vic, but luckily it was. And also, you asked me, think Lynch is going to do much, or is he looking old? I think Marshawn Lynch can be pretty solid here in this game, even though he's a little bit older. He can still contribute. Plus, he's been off for a year. He's rusty. The Seahawks, they have to get into their offense a little more quicker. I'm noticing that at the start of this game, they've been a little slow in getting to their plays. While the Packers have been quick and a little bit fluid here on offense. As Green Bay already has 104 yards total offense. Okay, Rodgers faces it and throws. And, and throws another pass to Devontae Adams. Another big play for the Packers, and they are already into Seattle territory. Okay, 1st and 10 for the Packers. Rodgers throws and gives it to Devontae Adams once again. And the Packers are at the 31-yard line. Devontae Adams has been Aaron Rodgers' go-to guy here on this possession. And Devontae Adams has delivered. And why nobody in the Seahawks secondary has got on Devontae Adams. Okay, Aaron Rodgers throws a pass to Marquez Scanlon. He gets some nice yards. Gets about a good 6 or 7 yards, or maybe even 8. Yep, 8 yard. Yep, 8 yards. So 2nd and 2 for the Packers. Another throw. And he gets it to Aaron Jones for a first down. And Aaron Jones stays on his feet, breaking tackles, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see what it is. Let's see if this is coming back. Or it looks like it's on the Seahawks. Yeah, it's coming back for a legal block in the back on Jenkins. That's Elton Jenkins, the offensive lineman. And that was a very unnecessary illegal block in the back because Aaron Jones, was already bouncing off of tackles. So, that was unnecessary by Jenkins to even, you know, legally block the defensive lineman for the Seahawks. 2nd and 12 for the Packers. Aaron Rodgers throws, and there's a flag for off defensive pass interference, and it looks like it's going against the Seahawks. Yeah, that was some. Yeah, that was definitely some pushing on Jadeveon Clowney. So it's going to be 1st and goal for the Packers. Wow. Well, 1st and 10, excuse me. Okay, Aaron Rodgers feeds it to Aaron Jones, and Jones gets about 4 or 5 yards. Well, 3 yards. Okay, 2nd and 7 for the Packers. As there was a free play. It looks like this is on the Seahawks once again. And they get the Seahawks for being offsides. So that's a 5-yard penalty. Man, on this drive, Seahawks have definitely self-destructed. This Seahawks defense has self-destructed on this drive. Okay, so now 2nd and 2 for the Pack. Gets to Aaron Jones. Aaron Rodgers throws it, shovel pass, basically does a semi-shovel pass to Aaron Jones. Almost got the touchdown, but he stopped short of the 2-yard line. But it's 1st and goal for the Packers. Wow, the ball came out, but luckily Devontae Adams recovered. No need to get cute to give the Packers. You're already at the goal line. You don't need to get cute. You definitely don't need to try any trick plays. You have the advantage. You got control of the game. There's no need for that. That's unnecessary. Okay, Aaron Jones. They give it to Aaron Jones, and he is stood up. And the crowd wants a flag for unnecessary roughness. But he didn't push Aaron Jones to the ground. That was just a great tackle by Bobby Wagner. Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot there to throw a flag. But it's 3rd and goal for the Packers. They try to punch it in. And they take a timeout as the play clock was hitting 0. Okay, Slick Vic, you said, okay, cool. I love to see him have a good game. You said Aaron Jones, coming back. Damn. All right. Y'all coming here to the live stream. Make sure you hit the like button. Also, I want to see your thoughts here on this game. Also, you can share your thoughts on the Texans and Chiefs game. As the Chiefs storm back in the second half to just annihilate the Texans. Okay, and the Packers have no timeouts left in this half. So it's 3rd and goal for the Packers. Aaron Rodgers gets it to Aaron Jones. It looks like he's in for the touch, and he is in for the touchdown. So the Packers extend their lead to 13-3. Okay, and the refs are going to review to make sure that he crossed the goal line. Looks like he did cross the goal line. Yeah, it's very close. Okay, now where's the ball? That's the question. If the ball goes over the goal line, then it's a touchdown. But if it's just an inch short of the goal line, then it's incomplete. And it's 4th down. But it looks like that Aaron Jones did cross the across the plane. So I think this touchdown will hold, and the Packers will have extended their lead to 10 with the extra point impending. And the call stands. It's a touchdown. Now Mason Crosby tries the extra point, and the kick is good. The Packers now lead 14-3. And the Seahawks defense on that drive definitely self-destructed. Slick Vic says, can't give Rodgers a 2-score lead this early. It'll be tough. I agree. But the Seahawks defense on that last drive, they self-destructed. They shot themselves in the foot with those penalties. And these were major penalties that they shot themselves in the foot with. You know? So that definitely kept the drive going for the Packers. And now they extend their lead here to 11. Okay, y'all coming. Okay, if you're coming into the live stream, make sure you hit the like button. Also, come on in the chat. I want to read your thoughts here on this game. Also, we can talk about the Texans and Chiefs game. Slick Vic says, yeah, I mean, pass interference and illegal blocks in the back, you can't have that. Definitely. Definitely. Because 9 times out of 10, those penalties are huge drive killers. They are huge drive killers. They could definitely stall a drive. Okay, now we're going to see how the Seahawks are going to respond. The Seahawks, they definitely have to get into their offense quicker. Okay, and on that scoring drive, the Packers went 75 yards. And also, already the Packers have 100 plus yards of total offense, while the Seahawks barely have 50 plus yards of total offense. And the Seahawks and the Packers punt, and Travis Homer, the running back, catches it and returns it for about a good 15 yards, as the Seahawks will start at the 19-yard line. They got to get something going here. Oh, that's Jefferson who got injured. But the Seahawks have to get something going here on offense. Russell Wilson and this offense have to be a lot quicker here. Russell Wilson gives it to Marshawn Lynch. It looks like he only gets a yard, as Kevin King comes with the stop. And it's 2nd and 9 for the Seahawks. Wow, the Packers have 155 yards, while the Seahawks only have 53 yards of total offense. Okay, 2nd and 9. Russell Wilson eludes the pressure, and he throws a big bomb to Tyler Lockett. And there's a flag on the field. Looks like it's going to be against the Packers. But Russell Wilson with a hell of a throw. Yeah, definitely on the Packers. Is going to be pass interference as the defender, wrestled down Tyler Lockett before he could even catch the ball. He did a WWE. The Packers defensive lineman did a WWE move on Tyler Lockett. So looks like there's going to be more yards added to the play and a first down for the Seahawks. That was a nice pass by Russell Wilson. See, they were definitely quick that time on that play. They have to run more of those plays. Okay, 1st and 10 for the Seahawks. Okay, Russell Wilson facing to Marshawn Lynch. Rolls out, takes it himself, and he gets about a good 4 or 5 yards. I wish Russell Wilson would have took off a little bit quicker. If he would have took off a little quicker, I think he could have gotten a first down or at least gotten close to a first down. Yeah, he kind of waited a little too late to take off and run with the ball. Okay, he gets 3 yards, 2nd and 7 for the Seahawks. Play action. Russell Wilson rolls out. And he gets it to DK Metcalf for the first down. Okay, Slick Vic bombs either. Yeah, I definitely know. All right, I'm seeing y'all coming in here to the live stream. Make sure you hit the like button. Also, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Don't make it your last. Subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell. And also, make sure you click all so you don't miss any new videos or upcoming live streams from me. Okay, they give it to David Moore. He gets 6 yards on first down, so it's 2nd and 4 for the Seahawks. I'm starting to like what I see from the Seahawks here on this possession. They're being quicker, they're being fast, they're getting to their plays and sets a little bit quicker than they were on the previous possessions. Excuse me. As they're inching towards the red zone. Okay, play action. Russell Wilson tries to get out of trouble, but he gets sacked by Zadarius Smith. And Zadarius Smith, in my opinion, definitely gets slept on as a linebacker. I don't think he ever gets his just due. He was pretty good with his time with the Ravens, and he's definitely has paid dividends here with the Packers during the season. Okay, and this is the first sack of the game by either team. It's 3rd and 8 for the Seahawks. Okay, Russell Wilson to his left escapes and throws it incomplete as he was trying to hit Luke Wilson, the tight end. And they'll have to settle for another field goal. And Blake Martinez provides the pressure to force Russell Wilson to throw the incomplete pass. Jason Meyer is back on the field to attempt a 50-yard field goal. Okay, the kick is up. And it's no good as it went wide right. So now the Packers are going to have good field position at midfield, and they still have their 14-3 lead. Okay, Slick Vic, you said, oh yeah, Smith is no joke. He can make a play for sure. That's very true. I definitely think he's an underrated linebacker. Okay, what are y'all thoughts here on this game so far in this first half? Also, if you can donate to the channel via Cash App or PayPal. The Cash App cash tag and the PayPal link are up top in the chat. Or you can also donate to me via Super Chat while I'm here live tonight. Any donation you can give, I would greatly appreciate it. The last few downs for the Seahawks, in my opinion, for the Seahawks, in my opinion, they got into their set a little bit slow. Their play a little bit slower. The other times they were fast, they were quick, they were moving. But on the last two downs, it just stalled and it took them too long to develop their plays and get into their sets. And that's why Russell Wilson ended up being sacked. If they would have gotten to their plays a little bit quicker, they could have set up Jason Myers a little bit better for the field goal, and he wouldn't have had to kick a 50-yard field goal. So the Packers, they get it back starting at the 40-yard line. They're at midfield. They have some pretty good field position. So let's see what if Aaron Rodgers and the Packers offense can try to blow this game open before halftime. Okay, 1st and 10 for the Packers, and Aaron Rodgers already has 108 yards and 1 touchdown as he's 8 of 12. Okay, Smith tosses it to Irvin, and he takes it for a big gain of 18 yards. And they're already into Seattle territory just that quick. Wow. That was a nice run by Irvin. Okay, they give it to Aaron Jones and he gets about 3 yards as Lazard is down on the field, the other wide receiver, and the Packers training staff checks him out. Okay, they take an injury timeout. See, the difference between the Packers and the Seahawks here so far. The Seahawks, they are definitely slower into getting to their offense, while the Packers are very quick into getting to their offense. You know, on first down, they quickly give the toss to Irvin. He gets a big first down. Second down, they give it to Aaron Jones for a few yards. See, Matt LaFleur and this Packer offense are definitely, getting to their offense and their sets a lot more quicker than Pete Carroll and the Seahawks. Okay, let me know what's your thoughts here in the chat. What do you think about this game so far? What are both teams doing right or wrong and wrong? And this dumb Geico commercial with Pinocchio. That is a silly commercial. That commercial is still silly, man. People still want the day after the Super Bowl to be a national holiday. Do y'all think the day after the Super Bowl should be a national holiday? Okay, 2nd and 7 for the Packers as Andrew Lazar is being looked at in the blue tent as he's the number 2, number 3 receiver for the Packers. As the Packers already have 68 rushing yards compared to the Seahawks 23 rushing yards. Okay, Aaron Rodgers throws and gets it to Devontae Adams for the first down at the 29-yard line, and this Seahawks secondary is getting gashed by Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams. They have no answers for this dude so far in this first half. It looks like the Seattle Seahawks secondary is just a step slow on Devontae Adams. And he already has seven targets, 6 catches, 88 yards, and a touchdown. K. Rogers throws. Well, is incomplete by Kumaro, so 2nd and 10 for the Packers. K. Slick Vic, you said it's important to not be slow to the play. People overlook that all the time. That's very true. Okay, 2nd and 10 for the Packers. Okay, Aaron Rodgers throws to Jimmy Graham, and there's a flag on the play, and it's going to be an automatic first down for the Packers as Jadeveon Clowney is going to get hit with the unnecessary roughness penalty. No, face mask. No, that's not Jimmy Graham. My mistake. Yeah, I think Clowney's getting hit with the face mask. As the officials are discussing amongst themselves. Yep. Okay, Jadeveon Clowney gets hit with the grabbing of the helmet. The grabbing the helmet opening. Okay. So it's an automatic first down for the Packers as Jadeveon Clowney gets hit with the grabbing the helmet opening penalty, which is a dumb move by Clowney because he definitely did not have to grab the man's helmet. All he had to do was just wrap him up and bring him down. That was unnecessary by Clowney. That's something he did not have to do. That's a dumbass penalty. Okay, the Rodgers eludes the pressure and just slides for a yard. But that was a dumb move by Jadeveon Clowney. The Seahawks have definitely shot themselves in the foot here in this first half. defense. This defense that wow, Aaron Jones breaks it for a big gain and his first and goal for the Packers. Wow. No, it's 31. He was just on the first down marker. Okay, the 2-minute warning comes, and the Packers will have it 31 as they're trying to blow this game open here and get another touchdown. Okay, Slick Vic, you said Clowney has been taking a lot of penalties lately. A lot of people starting to think he plays dirty. I agree. It's definitely starting to look like he's a dirty player because that penalty that he took, he did not have to do that to the man. All he had to do is just wrap him up. He did not have to grab the man's helmet opening. Also, you said score game going to half would basically mean it's over. You can't give Rodgers a 3-score lead. You can't. I don't know if Wilson can overcome that. I mean, he could overcome it, but the Seahawks defense has to force a lot of 3-and-outs, and they have to get pressure on Aaron Rodgers and force him into some turnovers. That's what's really messing up Russell Wilson and the offense of the Seahawks is the defense. They can't get off the field. They keep on making stupid penalties, and nobody can overcome that type of stupidity. I don't care. As great as Russell Wilson is, he can't even overcome that stupidity. Yep, it's definitely hard to overcome stupidity. And also, you said Slick Vic, and with those penalties, the defense is doing, they just can't do that. Definitely agree. The defense has to play a lot more smarter. They can be aggressive, but they still have to be smart. They cannot play 3rd-and-1 for the Packers. Aaron Rodgers already has 120 yards, 1 touchdown, and he's 10 of 15. Okay, Rodgers gets the first down in his first and goal for the Pack. Okay, there's some shoving after the play. Okay, and on this drive, the Packers have had the ball for 350 now, or it looks like he got stood up at the 1. Yeah, he got stood up at the 1. So 2nd and goal for the okay, 2nd and goal for the Packers. Seattle as they stuff them once again. And Quandre Diggs knocks him down, knocks Aaron Jones down, preventing him from crossing the plane. And now, and yeah, he got away with the grabbing of the face mask. There's a flag down on the field. Looks like it's going to be against Seattle. Looks like it's against Clowney. Yep, neutral zone infraction on Clowney. So it definitely moves closer to moves the Packers a lot closer. Right inside the 1 yard line. And Jones walks in for the touchdown, and the Packers extend their lead to 20-3 with the extra point coming. Okay, this is Aaron Jones' second touchdown of the game. Wow, now that's something. All three. Okay, and Mason Crosby kicks the extra point, and now it is 21-3. Packers with 1:30 left to go in the first half, and the Packers are pouring it on here. Man, the Packers are just pouring it on here in this first half at Lambeau Field. And the Seahawks will start at the 25. Okay, the Seahawks have it at the 25. Due to a false start, so now it is with 57 seconds left in the first half. Okay, now it's 1st and 10 for the Seahawks. Russell Wilson throws an incomplete pass. So now the Seahawks. Okay, 11 seconds to go in the half. Okay, Green Bay committed a 5-yard penalty due to too many men on the field. So now it's 2nd and 5 for Seattle at the 43. Excuse me. Russell Wilson throws an incomplete pass, and that will do it for the first half. The Packers came out pouring it on the Seattle Seahawks. You know, they've been aggressive. They've been dominant they've been pretty dominant so far. They lead it 21-3 at the half. And Aaron Rodgers has 120 yards for a touchdown. Russell Wilson has 105 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 picks. Also, Aaron Jones and Devontae Adams have been the dudes in this first half. They have definitely balled out here in this first half. Devontae Adams has 88 yards and a touchdown, while Aaron Jones has 46 yards and 2 touchdowns. They haven't had no answer for Devontae Adams. It seems like the Seahawks secondary is a little step slow and a couple of steps behind Devontae Adams. You know, nobody has been there between him and Madison. You know, already the Packers have 201 yards of total offense, 120 yards passing, 81 yards rushing, while the Seahawks have 135 total yards of offense, 99 passing, 39 rushing. You know, no team has turned it over, but I definitely think turnovers will be key here in the second half on who wins this game. So if either team wants to win and advance to the NFC Championship game to play the 49ers, they definitely have to create some turnovers here in this second half. All right, I'm going to be back, y'all. Give me a second. right. Sorry, good people. I'm back. My apologies. Hey, Mike, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for joining me. How you doing? Yeah, Slick Vic. Yeah, Jones and Adams have been killing it here in this first half for the Packers. That Seahawks defense has not had an answer for him and says, "What's up, Dallas Cowboy fans? JJ is in." Well, I'm not a Cowboys fan, Mike, so right, the Seahawks have the ball to start this third quarter. It's 1st and 10 at the 43. I'm grubbing on some orange sherbet. I had this on both live streams yesterday. And Russell Wilson throws a 24-yard bomb to DK Metcalf for a first down. The Seahawks are in the red zone at the 14. Okay, Russell Wilson throws a pass to Tyler Lockett for 2nd and 4 at the 8. And the Seahawks definitely cannot get too pass happy here. Got to find a way to get Marshawn Lynch involved. Okay, on this current drive, the Seahawks have 61 yards and 6 plays. Okay, give it to Marshawn Lynch, and he gets hit for a 1-yard loss. Blake Martinez with the stop. Well, no, he stopped for no gain. My mistake. Excuse me. Big third down for the Seahawks. Okay, Jacob Hollister makes the catch, but it looks like he's short of the first. By an inch short of the first. And Chad Sullivan for the Packers is slow to get up. That was a great job by Hollister trying to fight for the first down. Beast Mode was trying to help his teammate get over that first down marker. But and I definitely think Pete Carroll's going to go for it on 4th and 1. Oh, that was good. Okay, they take an injury timeout due to the Packers Sullivan being injured on the play as he took a hit from beast mode as he was stopping the tight end Jacob Hollister on that 3rd down play. Commercial is silly. This Visa commercial showing a mother and daughter at the Bears game. All right. Waiting to see the status of Sullivan. Also, waiting to see what the Seahawks are going to do on this 4th and a very short one. Will they go for it or will they just settle for the field goal? I think they're going to go for it. Okay, they're showing a lot of the cheese in Green Bay. Okay, Chandon Sullivan appears to be okay. So the Seahawks are going to go for it on 4th and 1, a very short one. And I wouldn't be surprised if Russell Wilson keeps it. Wow, Russell Wilson rolled out and Tyler Lockett caught it, and his 1st-and-goal at the 1. If Tyler Lockett could have stood up on his feet, he would have walked backwards in for the touchdown. And Lynch fights his way for the touchdown. And the Seahawks get their first touchdown of the night, and it's by Marshawn Lynch, and it's 21-9. That was a great second and third efforts by Beast Mode. Okay, extra point is good. So now it is 21-10, and the lead is cut to 11. And that was a pretty good drive by the Seahawks to find, to basically get back to basically fight their way back in this game to start the 3rd. And they definitely got into their plays very quick on offense. Well, very quick here. You know, they got into their sets a lot quicker, to their plays quicker. That scoring drive was 69 yards in 10 plays. That's what the Seahawks have to do here in this game on offense to get back into this game. They've definitely got to be a lot more quicker on their offense and be more deliberate on what they want to run. They cannot be slow on what they want to do offensively here in this third quarter. And also, the Seahawks defense has to manage to get 3 and outs against the Packers. You do not want to give, Aaron Rodgers and this Packer team a 2-3 score lead. Excuse me. Okay, now Aaron Rodgers and the Packers go to work here for their first crack on offense in this third quarter, as Rodgers will lose the pressure and just gets rid of it. This is very important for the Seahawks here on defense here in this third quarter. They have to get pressure on Aaron Rodgers, more pressure on Aaron Rodgers. Also, they got to force him to make mistakes. Definitely have to cool them off here in this game. As cool as the weather is in Green Bay tonight. Okay, second down pressure, third down. My mistake, Aaron Jones. Third down and 6 for the Packers. The Seahawks defense definitely have to force some 3 and outs here on the Packers. Third and 6 for the Packers. Aaron Rodgers with the pressure and gets it to Jimmy Graham, the tight end, for a big first down. That's something you definitely did not want to give up if you're the Seahawks. And there was nobody stride for stride with Jimmy Graham. And it's a 27-yard bomb to Jimmy Graham. First and 10 for the Packers, and they are at midfield. Give it to Aaron Jones. Wow. Okay, second and 6 for the Packers. Aaron Rodgers with the play action throws and gets it to Davante Adams once again, and he is going in for the touchdown. Wow. Just like that, the Packers pushed the lead back up once again. And it's 27-10. And nobody on that Seattle Seahawks secondary came close within Davante Adams' range. Nobody. Wow. And you definitely have to make that tackle if you're the Seahawks. Mason Crosby with the extra point, and it's good. So now it's 28-10 Packers. Man, Aaron Rodgers is just picking this Seahawks secondary apart all game long. The Packers are back up 18. Zach Cheney, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for joining me. I take it, Zach, you're a Packers fan. Am I right? You said let's effing go. Okay, also, as you're coming into this live stream, make sure you hit the like button. Also, if this is your first time here to the channel, welcome. Just don't make it your last. Subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell. And make sure you click all so you don't miss any new videos or upcoming live streams from me. Or let's effing score. I'm sorry. So, yes, the Packers come with a big response to the Seahawks touchdown. And they're back up by 18 once again. As Aaron Rodgers throws the touchdown pass to Davante Adams, and that's his second touchdown of the night. So now he and Aaron Jones both have 2 touchdowns apiece. Wow. This Seahawks defense is just getting picked apart here in this game. They are just getting picked apart. They are definitely getting picked apart here in this game. Okay, they kick it off to Homer. And he doesn't even get to the 20-yard line. So the Seahawks will basically start a little outside of the 10-yard line. Slick Vic, the Packers just scored again, and they lead 28-10 early in the third quarter. The Seahawks, they got their first touchdown of the game to make it 21-10, but the Packers come right back and score another TD from Aaron Rodgers to Davante Adams, and now it is 28-10 Packers. Intelligent Psycho, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Said, what's up, QC? It's just the Packers are better suited and more in sync with each other, and Seattle playing catch up. Definitely agree. Man, the Packers have been just quick, fast, and a step and 2 steps ahead of the Seahawks all game long on both sides of the ball. Okay, so Darius, there's a flag on the play. Maybe this might be neutral zone infraction on the Packers. Oh, this is encroachment. Okay, they got Zadarius Smith for encroachment, so second down for the Seahawks. So it's now 2nd and 5 instead of 2nd and 10. Second and 5 for the Seahawks. Okay, Wilson runs, and he's close to the first down marker. It all depends where they mark the spot. Okay, they give Russell Wilson enough for the first down. So it's 1st and 10 for the Seahawks. Okay, y'all make sure y'all coming when you're coming into this live stream, hit the like button. Slick Vic says 28-10. Wow. Still could be a game if the Seahawks do something with the ball this drive, but I don't know because the way they've been playing. Yeah. Okay, they give it to Marshawn Lynch. He only gets 2 yards on the play. Oh boy. Okay, 2nd and 8 for the Seahawks. Russell Wilson rolls and throws and gets it to Tyler Lockett for the first down for 13 yards. K Intelligent Cycle said, my thoughts was, as it always been, Seattle secondary is atrocious. They cannot cover in space. Russell Wilson involved, they're never out of it. That's very true. But like you said, man, this Seattle secondary has been horrible. They haven't even been in the same zip code as Devontae Adams all game. Heck, they weren't even in the same zip code as Jimmy Graham. And you're right. This Seattle Seahawks secondary cannot cover in the space for nothing. They definitely can't cover in space. Okay, it's 1st and 10 for the Seahawks. Okay, Russell Wilson throws and gets it to the tight end, Jacob Hollister, and he's a yard short of the first down. Gets 9 yards on the play on the catch and run. I would double team Zadarius Smith. And they give it to Travis Homer, the second running back, and he gets the first down. But if I'm the Seahawks offensive line, I'm definitely double teaming Zadarius Smith here in the second half. The man is too good, too aggressive, and is a sack machine. So I would definitely start double teaming him to disrupt that whole front four of the Packers. Russell Wilson goes, runs, and slides for the first down. Good run by Russ. K Slick Vic says, yeah, that area is a weak spot. Definitely. They got a nice front seven, but that secondary is very suspect. Okay, Russell Wilson gets pressure, gets rid of it, and gives it to the tight end, Luke Wilson. And that was, and he gets 8, and Wilson gets 8 yards on the play. You know, got to give Russ his props for making something out of nothing. Because he was definitely in some almost in trouble there and it was about to get sacked. He's in trouble. He runs. Wow. Man, that man was close to getting sacked. You know, he escapes trouble and almost got the first down, but he's a yard short. Wow, and the Packers were in great position to get the sack. But Russell Wilson being the quick and crafty QB that he is, he avoids the sack and the pressure. So now it's 31 for the Seahawks. Okay, Russell Wilson runs and slides for another first down. So it's first and goal for the Seahawks at the looks like the 3 or 4 yard line. As they're trying to respond to the Packers touchdown a few minutes ago. Okay, first and goal for the Seahawks. Okay, Wilson throws, and Tyler Lockett catches for the touchdown. Okay, so it's back to a 12-point game, 28-16, with the extra point impending. This could be cut down to an 11-point game once again. Clean catch, and and it's definitely a clean catch by Tyler Lockett as the ball never hit the ground. Okay, now Jason Myers comes on for the extra point as 39 seconds is left in the third, and he kicks it, and the kick is good. So it's 28-17 Packers as the Seahawks cut the deficit back to 11 once again. Late in the third quarter, that was a pretty good drive by Russell Wilson in the Seahawks as Russ got out of trouble a few times on that drive to either make something out of nothing or just take it upon himself to get some positive, well, to get yards and even get some first downs. So I definitely like what I saw from the Seahawks on that drive. So now it's going to be up to that defense once again to get pressure on Aaron Rodgers, also to force them into some 3-and-outs. The Seahawks defense has definitely has to step up here, in this late in this third quarter and the fourth quarter if the Seahawks want to have a chance to come back and win this game. Excuse me. Okay, I'm seeing people coming into the live stream. Make sure you hit the like button. Also, I want to see your comments here in the chat about this game. Definitely want to see your thoughts here on this game. As we're coming down to as we're about 15 minutes away from the final weekend of Wild Card Weekend. Yes, that's the thing. Can Did Seahawks defense slow down Aaron Rodgers and the Packers? That's the factor here. Can they slow down Aaron Rodgers and the Packers? As the Packers receive the Seattle punt and they return it for 10 yards. Intelligence cycle, you said, I told people the Chiefs was going to shine. Mahomes was the difference in a blowout. Special teams also played a big factor. But back to this game, it's up to Clowney and the front floor to get stops. Definitely agree. They definitely got to get stops here. Definitely got to get stops here in this third quarter and this fourth quarter that's coming up. As it's second down for the Packers. But if the Seahawks can manage to get a turnover at some point in this game, that would definitely help out a lot. Because you would be keeping Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Jones, Devontae Adams, and this Packer offense off the field. As the third quarter comes to an end, it's 28-17 Packers. K's 11-point in the third quarter. Russell Wilson led 2 TD drives. But the only problem is the Seahawks defense cannot get any stops and force any 3-and-outs to get the ball back to this offense. Excuse me. So they definitely have to find ways to get more pressure on Rodgers. They gotta shut down. They gotta find a way to contain Devontae Adams, not let them out of their sights, and they definitely have to play more physical with Aaron Jones. And they have to get some pressure or some sacks on Aaron Rodgers. Okay, Slick Vic said 17 got a game now. All right, y'all. I'm seeing y'all here in the live stream. Make sure you come in and hit the like button. Also, I want to see your comments here in the chat about this game. And also, you can also leave your comments in this chat about the Texans and Chiefs game. As the Chiefs come back from a 24-0 deficit to blow out the Texans, now they will host the AFC Championship game for the second year in a row next week against the Tennessee Titans. And they definitely want to erase that bad memory from losing in overtime last year to the New England Patriots at home in the AFC Champion game. Steelers respect. What's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for joining me. How's your Sunday going? And what are your thoughts on this game? And also, you can leave me your thoughts on the Texans and Chiefs game. Okay, as we go into the fourth quarter, the Packers, they are 15 minutes away from taking a trip out to the Bay to meet the 49ers in 49ers in the NFC Championship game next Sunday. Aaron Jones rushes for a couple of yards, 3rd and 4, and Aaron Rodgers throws an incomplete pass intended for Devontae Adams, and the Packers will have to punt. That was a good 3-and-out forced by the Seattle defense, and they're going to get the ball back to Russell Wilson to start this fourth quarter, see what he and the Seahawks offense can do, see if they can cut this down to a single-digit game, excuse me. Okay, Stills Respect says, I'm good. And then he also says, I had my money on Aaron Rodgers winning today. Okay. Well, let's see if you're gonna cash in on those bets. Stills respect. You also said I'm glad the Chiefs won. Well, your Chiefs winning the AFC prediction is very much alive now. It's gonna be the Titans and Chiefs in the AFC championship game next Sunday. Can't wait for that. That's gonna start at 3 o'clock, but I'm gonna be here at 2 o'clock live streaming. Then the 49ers and whoever's the winner of this game today, they're going to face off in the NFC championship game after 6:30. After 6:30. So maybe a little bit after 6, I'll be on live streaming during that game. So y'all definitely come and join me for that as we find out who's going to be playing, who's going to punch their tickets to Miami for Super Bowl 54 on February 2nd. Definitely can't wait to see who it is. It's going to be some interesting storylines here in those matchups. Can the Chiefs get redemption for that loss last year to the Patriots in overtime of the AFC Championship game? Or will the Titans continue their improbable playoff run right on to the Super Bowl? Then can the 49ers, punch their ticket to the Super Bowl, with a home victory over Seattle or Green Bay and go back to the Super Bowl for the first time since 2012? Or say if it's the Packers, will the Packers punch their ticket to the Super Bowl for the first time in 10 years? K Stills respect. You say the Chiefs will beat the Titans, but don't sleep on the Titans. Okay. Okay, you got your AFC Championship game prediction. Okay, Seattle starts at the 21-yard line as J.K. Scott punts it to David Moore, and he returns it for no gain. He just makes the fair catch, and that's where the Seahawks are going to start at the 21-yard line as Russell Wilson and the Seahawks offense are going to try to make this game a single-digit game. Stills respect also says Ryan Tannehill deserves an extension. He is playing the best football. He definitely does. Titans would be very stupid not to bring him back next year. If he's a free agent, I have to check if he's a free agent after this season. How would I rate Ryan Tannehill as a player? Well, he was stuck on a sorry team. He didn't have much talent to work with. And also, he went through a lot of coaches in Miami. But it's crazy that, a guy who hasn't been a head coach that long has gotten the most out of him so far. Russell Wilson throws a pass to Tyler Lockett for 18 yards, and it's a first down for the Seahawks at the 40. They are close to midfield. Okay. And now Russell Wilson has 209 yards on the day, plus the touchdown. And Tyler Lockett has 122 yards and a touchdown. Devontae Adams has 128 and two touchdowns. Aaron Jones has 56 yards and two touchdowns. As we are here in the fourth quarter. And it looks like there's an injury. Okay. Wow. And Kevin King. Woo. That looks like a helmet to helmet hit by King on Tyler Lockett. Looks like they was trying to headbutt each other. So it's 1st and 10 for the Seahawks at the 40. Okay, Russell Wilson with time has to escape and gets hit for, barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So it's a loss of 1 for Russell Wilson. And Russell Wilson has some field to work with. He should have just took off and ran it. So 2nd and 11 for the Seahawks. And Russell Wilson gets it to Metcalf for the first down. Russell Wilson gets it to DK Metcalf, the young wide receiver, for 15 yards. Slick Vic says, nah, he ain't playing, bro. Did you see his retiring speech? That man was tired of physical pain. Russell Wilson escapes, runs, and flips it to the other tight end, Luke Wilson, and he gets forced out. Okay. Stills Respect said Andrew Luck is very underrated. Do you think he will ever play football again? Stills Respect, I don't think so. I don't think he's playing again. I don't think he's coming back to the NFL. Okay, Slick Vic says, no, he ain't, bro. Did you see his retiring speech? That man was tired of physical pain. As he's referring to Andrew Luck. Russell Wilson gets it to Jacob Hollister for the first down, and the Seahawks are driving down the field. So it's 1st and 10 for the Seahawks, as the Seahawks have 200 total yards this half, while Green Bay only has 81. Wow. They give it to Travis Homer. Looks like he gets about 4 or 5 yards. Wow. Seattle has 200 total yards this half, and Green Bay only has 81. Wow. A player for Green Bay is down on the field. Looks like it's Tyler Lancaster. Wow. Unbelievable that the Seahawks as an offense has 200 total yards in this second half, and Green Bay only 81. Wow. As the Seahawks are driving down the field, they're trying to make this a single-digit game, either an 8-point game, via field goal or a 4-point game via the touchdown. Okay, Stills Respect, you also asked me, did you hear AB song? He took shots at Sean Payton. No, I haven't heard AB song, Stills Respect. What did he say? And also you said, when do you think the Steelers will ever win another Super Bowl? Well, I tell you this, they're not going to win another one with Big Ben as their QB. In my opinion, because he's older now, and plus he's taken a lot of hits over his career, and it's starting to take their toll on him. I mean, the past couple seasons he hasn't really been healthy. So if the Steelers want to win another Super Bowl, they're gonna have to find Big Ben's replacement soon. You know, Mason Rudolph is not the answer in my opinion. Duck Hodges, it's kind of it's still a question. You know, that would be more of a wait and see. So I don't think the Steelers are winning another Super Bowl anytime soon, in my opinion. Okay, as the Seahawks are at the 21 yard line of Green Bay. As the game is still on injury timeout, trying to see what's the status of the nose tackle Tyler Lancaster. Okay, now 2nd and 5 for the Seahawks. And Russell Wilson throws a pass to Travis Homer for a 16-yard gain, and it's 1st and goal. Seahawks at the 5-yard line. As they're trying to punch it into the end zone to make this a. And it's been pretty much all Seattle this second half, as Russell Wilson has scored twice. Well, has led two touchdown drives, and the Seahawks have 200 yards of total offense. They give it to Marshawn Lynch. He rushes for 4 yards. 2nd and goal at the 1, as they're trying to punch it into the end zone. Kevin King makes the tackle on beast mode. And Marshawn Lynch rushes it in for the touchdown. And the Seahawks have come back and gotten this game within single digits. It's now 28-23. Green Bay with the extra point impending. Wow, man, the Seahawks have come out and just balled out here in this second half. And with 9:33 to go here in the fourth quarter, the Seahawks have come all the way back to make this a single digit game after they were down as many as 21-3. And Russell Wilson had a great job by engineering 3 touchdown drives. And they tried to go for the 2-point conversion, but it failed as Russell Wilson tried to run to the left, but he was stopped. Why would they try to go for the 2-point conversion? All they had to do was kick the extra point. Excuse me. All they had to do was just kick the extra point, and it would have been a 4-point game. But now it's a 5-point game with 9:33 left as Marshawn Lynch punches it in for the touchdown. And the Seahawks have scored 3 touchdowns here in this second half, while Green Bay only has 1. K Stills Respect says Rob Gronkowski said he is not ruling out returning to football in the future. Stills Respect says Sam Darnold will be a good replacement for Big Ben. That's kind of up in the air right now on Sam Darnold. K Slick Vic says, "Oh wow, they came back." Yeah, Slick Vic, they've come all the way back to make this a 5-point game. Russell Wilson has engineered 3 touchdown drives in this second half. So the Seahawks are definitely in business. Stills Respect, I definitely agree. Pete Carroll definitely has bad play calling. Y'all excuse me for a second. My apologies for the interruption, y'all. Got a good one here in Green Bay. This is what playoff football is all about. And we got a game, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. Let's see. Can the Packers hold on? Or will the Seahawks make the comeback? The Packers are at midfield. Aaron Jones only rushes for 1 yard. 2nd and 9. Okay, 7:18 left here in this fourth quarter. Okay, Aaron Jones is rushes for a yard. And Aaron Rodgers gets sacked by Shaquille Griffin for 8 yards, and it's 4th and 17. And the Packers will have to punt. Man, with 6:27 left to go in the fourth. Man, this second half, the Packers offense has basically stalled and gone cold. The Packers offense has just gone cold, and now Russell Wilson, excuse me, and the Seahawks will get the ball back. Can they break through and take the lead? K Stills Respect says if Russell Wilson doesn't win another Super Bowl, he will still be a top 5 quarterback when he retires. Yeah, possibly. If not top 5, at least top 10. But now the Seahawks will get the ball back with an opportunity to take the lead here for the first time in this game. Wow. Ever since that touchdown drive in the early in the third, the Packers offense has gone cold. Just about as cold as it is in Green Bay right now. And I definitely know that the crowd in Lambeau Field is absolutely stunned and shocked. Okay, Slick Vic disagrees with Stills Respect and says no, not a chance. I say top 10 or so. Stills Respect thinks Russell Wilson is top 5. Stills Respect, I don't think Russ is a QB. In order to be a top 5 QB, you got to have at least 3 or more Super Bowls. But I still think Russell Wilson is a top 10 QB. I definitely think he can finish top 10. I wouldn't put him at the top 5, but I definitely would put him on the top 10 list. Yes, with 6:27 left to go in the fourth, only down 5. 23-yard line. Unbelievable. This half, the Seahawks offense the Packers offense has been shut down and they have gone cold. Cold as it is in Green Bay today. So now let's see if the Seahawks can take advantage of the opportunity and get the lead for the first time here tonight. Russell Wilson gets it to Tyler Lockett for a 14-yard gain. 1st and 10, Seattle at the 37. With 4:54 left to go in the fourth quarter. Russell Wilson throws a incomplete pass intended for Malik Turner. 2nd and 10, Seahawks. Russell Wilson completes a pass to Jacob Hollister for 5 yards. This is a big third down here for the Seattle Seahawks at the 42-yard line. They definitely want to keep this drive going. And the Packers want to get Russell Wilson off the field, and Russell Wilson gets sacked for a 6-yard loss. Wow. Man. Big momentum killer for the Seahawks. And they will have to punt with 3:20. Steele's Respect still talking about Steele's Respect says Breeze, Rodgers, and Russell, the best quarterbacks in the NFC. Definitely agree. Slick Vic says I can name 5 that's better. Brady, both Mannings, Roethlisberger, Favre, Marino, Montana, Steve Young. Slick Vic, the only one I disagree with you on is Mannings. I can't put Eli up in there in the top 5 or even the top 10. I'm sorry, I can't put Eli in that conversation. Peyton, definitely. Eli, no. Yes, he has his 2 Super Bowl rings and Super Bowl MVPs, but the seasons that he didn't win the Super Bowl, he didn't have consistent seasons. Slick Vic also said, Steele's Respect says you don't have to win multiple Super Bowls to be considered top 5. Slick Vic says, look at the all-time stats. Wilson's got a ways to go. He got to play a little bit longer, which he will. I don't know. We will see. Steelers respect generation of active quarterbacks. Wilson is top 5. Okay, I agree. As far as this generation, yeah, Russell Wilson is top 5. Slick Vic says, oh, this generation, he's in the discussion. Yeah, definitely. As far as this generation now, all time, no, he's not top 5. K, Steelers respect says Breeze, Rodgers, Wilson. K, definitely agree on that. Yeah, Slick Vic, you definitely can't be punting with 3:20 left in this game. Definitely can't punt. And that was a big, and you know, especially with us having all this momentum here in this second half. Okay, Slick Vic says Eli postseason, regular season, he was trash. Okay, Steelers respect says Eli is trash. Steelers respect says the Giants defense won those Super Bowls. And he also says Russell is better than Eli. Yeah, okay, Steelers respect. I do agree that the Giants D won those Super Bowls, but gotta also give Eli Manning his credit for engineering those game-winning drives against the Patriots too. Definitely got to give him his credit, especially the first one that he won where he eluded the sack, you know, basically did a hop, skip, and a jump and threw a bomb for David Tyree to make one of the most iconic catches in Super Bowl history. K Slick Vic says, no. Eli did work those playoff runs. He did get him there. He came up clutch against 16-0 Patriots. I definitely agree. Slick Vic, Wilson doesn't have a win like that on his Slick Vic says Wilson doesn't have a win like that on his legacy yet. Slick Vic, he should have had a win like that a few years ago against the Patriots in the Super Bowl, but Pete Carroll, dumb behind, called the most stupid play call in football history. So Russell Wilson had an opportunity to have a win like that for his legacy, but Pete Carroll took it away from him. Okay, Steelers respect says Eli has never been clutch. Well, Steelers respect. Eli was clutching those 2 Super Bowl wins. He definitely led the Giants down the field to score. Also, Steelers respect said Brady is the clutchest quarterback. Okay, Slick Vic says he should have, but he threw that pick even if it was bad play calling. That's why I never blame Russell Wilson for that pick. Pete Carroll should have never put him in that position to throw. Either they should have gave it to Marshawn Lynch or have Russell Wilson rush it in for the touchdown. And I don't get why he was throwing on first and goal at the 1 yard line when you had an amazing running back right there in your backfield. As a matter of fact, till this day, Richard Sherman still hasn't forgiven Pete Carroll for that. Okay, so now the Packers get the ball back starting at the 20 with 2:41 left. As Tyler Irvin returned the punt for no gain. So if the Packers get still had the 2-minute warning, but if the Packers can get a couple of first downs here, then this is over. So the Seahawks the Seahawks defensively they definitely have to tighten up here in these final minutes. They have to get tremendous pressure on Aaron Rodgers. They have to shut down Aaron Jones. Also, they have to keep Devontae Adams, within their sights. And try, or maybe even try to force a turn, and definitely have to find a way to force a turnover. Okay, Slick Vic, you said, yeah, I don't blame him, but there's no denying he did throw that pick. I hate saying it and knocking him for it. Stills Respect says Brady has the best football release. It's hard to sack him. Slick Vic says, yes, Brady is the best of all time. There ain't even a discussion. Sweating under these lights, y'all. Okay, so let's see if the Seahawks defense can step up and get a stop here on the Packers. Okay, Stills Respect says Montana, Brady, Peyton, Goats. Definitely agree. Okay, I'm seeing people here in this live stream. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Also, I want to see your comments here on this game. What do you think the Seahawks have to do to get the ball back to Russell Wilson and this Seahawk offense in these final 2 minutes and 41 seconds? To give the Russell Wilson the chance to injure against the Packers here in this NFC divisional playoff game. Because, like I said earlier, if the Packers can get a couple of first downs here, then the game will basically over and they will move on to the Bay Area to take on the 49ers in the NFC Championship game next Sunday. They'll be one win away from going to the Super Bowl for the first time in 10 years. As you all know, back in 2010, they made the Super Bowl as a wild card, a sixth seed in the NFC, and they ultimately ended up winning it all by beating the Steelers in Super Bowl 45. Steelers Respect, I'm sorry I had to go there. I'm just stating the facts. Steelers Respect. I hope I'm not opening up any old wounds for you. If I am, then I'm sorry. Wow, Steelers Respect, you just gave me some trivia. You said, did you know that 49ers was going to draft Brady, but they passed on the idea, so the Patriots got him? Wow. That's right there. All right. Okay, just learned something new tonight. And actually, that would have been a great story right there if Brady would have gotten drafted by the 49ers, because he's from the Bay Area. He grew up a 49ers fan. So that would have been that would basically been a LeBron James story before the LeBron James story. You know what I mean? Basically a hometown kid getting drafted by his hometown team. So imagine if Brady would have gotten drafted by the 49ers and he won them, say, 5 more Super Bowls within the last 20 years. Man, that would be one hell of a story. Playing for his hometown team, grew up a fan, and then ends up winning 5 more Super Bowls with that team. Man, that would have made a great story if Tom Brady would have gotten drafted by the 49ers back then. Okay, Steelers respect you. You laughing out loud on the, me talking about the Packers beating the Steelers in the Super Bowl. And you also said Steelers was robbed in that Green Bay Super Bowl. Steelers respect. How were they robbed, man? And also, Slick Vic says, yes, what a story that would have been. Definitely. Like I said, that would have been in the same spirit as when LeBron was drafted by the Cavs back in 03. Yeah, I gotta agree with Slick Vic. Steelers respect. Your Steelers wasn't robbed though. I can't say that. I don't think, man, the Steelers were not robbed in that Super Bowl. It was a close game. That was a very close game. They weren't robbed in that Super Bowl. That Super Bowl was very close. Okay, wow. 1st and 10 for the Packers at the 36 as Aaron Rodgers throws it to Jimmy Graham, the tight end, for 9 yards. As we hit the 2-minute warning here in the fourth quarter. So the Packers get the big first down that they needed as the Seahawks have one time. Okay, the Seahawks take their final timeout with 148, excuse me, left to go in the game. So now the Seahawks are out of timeouts. If they get the ball back, they can't stop the clock. Well, the only way they can stop the clock is the players getting out of bounds. Excuse me. But they definitely cannot stop the clock here. So if the Packers get another first down, then this game is basically over. Okay, Steelers Respect asked me, will you consider Big Ben a GOAT if he had 5 Super Bowls? Oh, definitely. Definitely. Okay, Slick Vic says, actually, I consider him a GOAT right now. He's one of the best to do it. Talking about Big Ben. But yeah, the Seahawks, they're out of timeouts. They can't stop the clock. Okay, Steelers Respect said, imagine Aaron Rodgers, AB on the same team. It will be a lot of confusion and drama. Man, that would be like that would be like the modern day odd couple NFL style. Slick Vic says, oh man, the Seahawks need to stop. Definitely. They find a way to get a turnover. They have to get a turnover here on Green Bay to even have a chance. Okay, 2nd and 10. Now it's 3rd and 11 at the 37 as Aaron Rodgers tries to rush, but he's hit for a 1-yard loss. So now, if the Seahawks can get this stop on 3rd and 11, then they still got a chance. And it's 4th and 12 as Aaron Rodgers rushes up the middle and he's hit for a 1-yard loss with 38 seconds left. The Seahawks will get the ball back. But let's see where they will start. But wherever they start, they're going to have to get into their offense quick, fast, and in a hurry. Wow. And it's just went final. The Green Bay Packers are moving on to the NFC Championship game. And they are headed up to the Bay Area, head out to the Bay Area to take on the 49ers in next week's NFC Championship game. But Aaron Rodgers and the Packers offense, they just came out like gangbusters in the first half and dominated, but then Russell Wilson and the Seahawks fought back here in the second half. They got it to within 5, but you know, they had a chance late in the fourth quarter, but they could not, sustain the drive. And the Packers got the ball, got a big first down to basically seal the win. Steals Respect says, fire Pete Carroll. Also, he says, put Aaron Rodgers on the Patriots with Bill Belichick. They winning 5 Super Bowls. Yeah, definitely. Or at least 4. Okay, Slick Vic says, wow, man, that was crazy. I hope these Packers get knocked off, though. Why do you want the Packers to lose to the 49ers? Steals Respect, do you think Terry Bradshaw can coach? I don't know. I don't know if Terry Bradshaw would make a good coach for some reason. Definitely think he makes a better analyst than a coach. That's just my opinion. But yeah, so now the championship Sunday is all set for next Sunday. In the AFC, we're going to have the Titans versus the Chiefs. In the NFC, we're going to have the Packers versus the 49ers. We will find out after about around this time next Sunday who punches their ticket to Miami for Super Bowl 54 on February 2nd. Definitely can't wait for those games. Those are going to be some good ones. Okay, Slick Vic, you said you want the Packers to lose because, well, I just don't like Rodgers that much. But I really want to see Sherman get a bowl. Don't you mean get another one? You forget he's already been to 2 Super Bowls. But I get what you're saying. You want to see Richard Sherman get back to another Super Bowl. I get what you're saying. So yeah, okay, the divisional round comes to an end. We got the AFC and NFC championship games all set for next Sunday. Can't wait to see those. I will be live streaming those starting at 2:00 with the AFC championship game. Then around a little bit after 6, it'll be the NFC championship game. Okay, Slick Vic says, yeah, another one outside of Pete Carroll screwing it up for him. Steals Respect said Bill Belichick is crying in the car right now because Jimmy G going to the bowl. Well, we'll see. Well, we'll see if he does get there next Sunday. I'm not gonna count my chicken. Let's not count our chickens before they hatch. I mean, count our eggs before they hatch. My mistake. Okay, but I'm really pulling for the Titans since they got my Ravens. That's who I need to win now for sure, Slick Vic says. Excuse me. But man, divisional round weekend that's been great. We had some great matchups, even though they didn't go the way we thought they would go. But still, had some great quarterbacks going at it. KFJ says Chiefs and 49ers Super Bowl. That would definitely make a great Super Bowl right there. You have 2 young QBs in Jimmy G and Pat Mahomes going against each other. Also, you have the old veteran coach Andy Reid going up against the young coach and Kyle Shanahan. Steals Respect said, I'm glad the Ravens lost. I hate them. Oh, man, that's cold. That's wrong. That is so wrong. But yeah, just can't wait to get these championship Sunday matchups underway next Sunday. I think it's going to be some great matchups. Going to have some great games. All these teams that are left, here in the Final Four have some great quarterback play, some hell of a running. Also, some pretty good wide receivers, tight ends, and definitely some great or pretty good defenses. Okay, Slick Vic says, yeah, well, I know, and I hate the Steelers, LOL. But Slick Vic also says, but it was a great weekend of football. KFJ, you're asking me what is your Super Bowl matchup? Okay. Man, I had to think long and hard about this. Okay, in the NFC. Oh, NFC, okay. I think it's gonna be I definitely think 49ers come out of the definitely the 49ers come out of the NFC. Now the AFC, I will say, AFC, I'm kind of torn because right now, the Titans, they're on such a roll here in these playoffs, but also the Chiefs just came back from a 24-0 deficit against the Texans and just blew them out. So right now, just for this, I might change my mind when I do my championship Sunday live stream Wednesday night. Y'all make sure y'all tune in for that at 8. Mike Vrabel in his first go around in the playoffs beat Bill Belichick, his mentor, and John says Jimmy G is a clutch quarterback. 10 years from now, people will most on Jimmy G. Okay, the man has not led a team to a Super Bowl yet. Yeah, we got to see on Jimmy G. Brady did. Definitely got to wait and see on that. Definitely got to wait and see. Yep. Definitely got to wait and see because who knows? So just wait and see on him. But all right, y'all. I thank y'all, man. I thank y'all for joining me all this weekend for these divisional playoff live streams. Also, if you want or if you can donate to the channel via put all the links here in this chat. This will your donations will help me grow this channel so I can continue to create more quality content for y'all. And I got a couple of donations over the weekend. Made donations via Cash App and the Super Chat. I'm definitely grateful. I appreciate y'all support. I greatly appreciate y'all support. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. You know who you are. All right. And also, you can now buy official talking and grubbing gear, merchandise, excuse me, at the store on teespring.com. Okay, we're selling t-shirts for men and women, hoodies, coffee mugs, and more. And from now till January 31st, you can get 20% off by entering this promo code here in the chat. Well, that's here in the chat. Or you can get free shipping by entering this promo code when you purchase. Okay, there we go. All right, Slick Vic. Definitely look to see what's in the shop. I'm going to be adding a couple of more things soon to the shop. So I greatly appreciate you checking out the shop. Well, all right, y'all. I got to get out of here. I thank y'all for coming here this weekend, for these divisional round live streams. Tomorrow night, I will be back at 7:30, live streaming during the national championship game between LSU and Clemson. That's going to be a great game. You got two of the best teams, well, two out of the three best teams in college football going at it for the national championship in New Orleans. So it's going to be fun to see who walks away with that trophy. Plus, come back Wednesday night at 8:30 as I will be doing my championship stream, previewing the AFC championship game and the NFC championship game. And I will give my predictions on who will be meeting each other in Miami for Super Bowl 54. And I also got some other live streams coming down the pike here in the next couple of weeks. So y'all stay tuned for those. All right, Slick Vic, you take care too. Thanks for joining me. But I got to get out of here, y'all. So till tomorrow night, y'all have a good one. Love y'all to life. QC out. Y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm out.